man, lightning in the sky. It's crazy. Yeah, low to old school. This is Starman. It's crazy.
You're quite an ambitious person.
I am.
Yeah.
It's a wild time. And you're not capable of walking around being a meanie.
Yeah.
When you are nice to yourself.
I believe that the government is trying to control us with ROADWORKS.
Wait, how do we get from charges to ROADWORKS? Okay, you go.
You're writing a book, aren't you?
I am. I'm so excited.
How's that going for you?
Wow. Wow. So scared. Oh, what is this? Okay. Auntie.
When you're an artist, you bring your own instruments.
I thought you... Okay.
I have siblings, 3. You have 9. What's the difference? Do you know what I mean?
5. Oh, 6. Okay.
You have 6.
6 extra means.
I'm glad that you mentioned American Boy.
Okay.
Because I wanted to give you my own rendition of that.
Oh, this is the concert.
Time.
Don't think of me every time.
Estelle, I will never stop thinking
That's
of you.
wild.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Faking Adulthood, where we talk about love, life, things, and absolutely nothing because we don't know what we're doing. We absolutely do not have a clue. Today, my co-host is Estelle. Woo! Energy, vibes. You just have to imagine. There's like a crowd.
Got you.
Do you know what I mean?
Mad people in the room.
There we go. Woo, woo, woo.
Pew, pew,
Do you know what I mean? Like, you ain't new to this.
Yeah.
You know, you've been in front of
Vibes.
crowds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
One or
this
two.
Is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is, it's life.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Welcome to the show.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Like, this is so I'm just like, you're sitting in front of me. I'm just like, this is so weird.
Why?
It's so bizarre. You know when you've seen someone as you've grown up?
Yeah.
And you're just like,
is this real?
Is this real?
Is this an apparition?
Yeah, it's the most bizarre. I feel like, you know when you feel like you're out of your body, but you're in your body.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. But welcome.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, man. You talk really softly, man.
I do.
Yeah, very
I sing
calm
loud.
in spirit.
So, very
very
chill.
calm. Have you always spoken quite calmly?
Yes. And fast.
But then you're from a big family. How do you allow yourself to be heard when you're doing up calm?
You know, silence helps. Like when people are running their mouth a lot, you hear a lot about how people feel in life. But also, if you're quiet in the moment and they're like going, when you speak, it means something. And so that's my approach to life.
You know, Estelle, that's a really nice approach. You know? I think I need to do that more.
Nah, you good.
Because it's like, actually,
It's working for you.
But no, I want to make more impact, you know, with when I say something.
Yeah.
When I speak, I want people to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I think when you talk all the time, it's like everything I say, you get taken for granted, you know?
What? Nah, that's 6 of 1, half a dozen though. Because I feel like you say what you say and people really like appreciate it. And and there's space for everything and everyone. Like some people are born to be the light and some people are born to be the light and have all the words. And some people are born to be like this. And each carries its light. You know?
That's so beautiful. Yeah, just a walking light, man. Look, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. Look, for anyone that is listening or watching, they know the vibes, okay? I like to start my show with a complaint of the day. Okay, and it's just something that gets me going. It makes me happy. And I know that complaining, people look down on it. They say, you know, positive vibes, positive energy.
It's pointing it out.
You know?
It's pointing out things he can do something about it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I just want some improvement in society and life, okay? So I'm just going to start with my complaint of the day. And I have a lot of complaints. I always have complaints, okay? I don't really know where to start because even as I'm speaking to you right now, there's different ones that's just fighting me. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, it's like, pick me. And I'm like, okay, cool down, kids, cool down, okay? One of you is going to get your shine today, okay? Yeah. So, do you know what? I think I mentioned this complaint. You know, okay. My complaint of the day today, I'm going to end up doing 2, but I'll start with 1. Yeah. My first one is when you have a charger. Yeah. I have a charger, okay? And I'm charging my phone. Yeah, it's my right. Yeah. As a human being, I have a right to charge my phone to it could be 50, 60, 100. It's my right. Yeah. Someone comes over, hey, can I use your charger? Yeah. I'm like, oh, no, not yet. Yeah. Before you've even finished your sentence, they've picked up your phone. But you're on 60%. What's that got to do with you? Yeah. Okay? It's my charger.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
Put my phone down.
Put my phone down.
Go away.
And go away.
Yeah, you should have brought your own charger.
You should have brought your own charger, okay? At this point, we know that you're going to...
It's my property, don't touch
it. You know, you're gonna need a charger.
I'm gonna fight you in life if you walk out of life that unprepared and then want to fight me about my business.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna mush you in the forehead and
Do
say,
you get it?
Go away from me.
Get away from me.
Because you're an adult. I assume you're an adult because you feel like you're a big person. Right. And you can just pick up my things. So if you're that, you should be prepared.
Yeah.
It should be a charger. Yeah. And if you don't, I need you to have a little bit more grace and respect around my physical belongings. And yeah.
Exactly.
It's logic.
You see? And the way you're saying it, that's the kind of approach that I should have. But for me, it's like, but what's it got to do with you?
She said, now I want to fight you. Now I want to bump you in your forehead.
It's my charger. Yeah. It's my life, okay? Yeah. If I've charged it and it's actually on 100, it's still my prerogative, to be like, hey, I don't care. I want to test it and see if it can go 105.
I agree.
Yeah? Because it's mine. So that's one of my complaints, man. It's just like, come on. And then just a little extra bonus complaint is that... A little plus is that I believe that the government is trying to control us with ROADWORKS.
Wait, how do we get from charges to ROADWORKS? Okay, you go. Okay. With ROADWORKS?
Yeah. It's happening. And the thing is, they think that people aren't aware, but people like me are aware. Okay. And I know what's going on. Okay. ROADWORKS. It's always around the same time of the year, every year. Yeah.
You know what?
Suddenly, ROADWORKS. What? And you never ever see what they're doing.
4 men staring down a hole. Yeah. It's bananas.
What are you guys doing?
FYI, worldwide, every government has a conspiracy.
There's a conspiracy. They're using it. I'm telling you, they're doing something with this ROADWORKS, and then you're rushing. You're trying to get to your place of work.
Don't you start feeling like? Have you ever been working with driving down the street and think to yourself is this an espionage movie? Like the lights have been held for too long.
Exactly.
Is this James Bond happening in real life?
Yes. Because I'm looking around it's been 5 minutes. Yeah. I've been here for 5 minutes.
I'm still at the lights. I know there's some workmen. That white van looks suspicious. What? Who's the...
Yes.
Where is James Bond? And is he about...
Somebody's about to go down.
Is this Mission Impossible?
Mission Impossible.
Where is The Rock? What's happening? Yeah.
What would you do if you were in a car and then suddenly they're like, hey, we need a car. Would you go with it?
Get out of the car with immediate effect.
You would get out.
This is yours now. Oh. I'd like my life.
Yeah.
I'd like my life.
T.
Turn up, have fun.
Yeah.
Let me show you how you can. I'll show you.
How you use this car?
Actually, you know what?
I'm gonna show you.
If you, turn up.
No, absolutely. I'm not trying to be part of it, man. I'm not trying to be part of it.
I am not a hero.
Yeah.
I am not a hero. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that.
I'm not a hero. Although there have been some heroic things that I've done, Estelle.
Have you?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Over the few years, man. I mean, even just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There was a man, he was lost.
Yeah.
He locked eyes with me. He said, how can I get to this place?
Okay.
I said, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to walk you there.
Wow.
And I walked him there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well,
That's
okay,
lovely.
I walked him halfway.
Oh, half the way.
But then the road was straight.
Fair,
so I just said, just walk straight. And I thought to myself, what an heroic
That's
thing
just
to do.
kind.
Yeah. There was another time a man was running, and I looked and I saw that he was running for a bus and I knew he wasn't going to make it, Estelle.
Did you stop the bus?
I prayed for him. And he caught the bus.
Hey, yo. Prayer works.
There are certain things. Do you know what I mean? Glory, hallelujah. Okay?
Prayer works.
I'm going to pray.
Did he make it?
He did make it, and it's just sad because he will never know my name.
And that's okay. Angels in disguise.
He will never know. But I've gone on a tangent, man. What's your complaint of the day?
Well, I just mentioned it as I came in. My complaint today is when you're driving with the driver in the rain and they don't use the windshield wipers until the very last second. Or when it's blurry for the world and they're driving at regular speed and you're just like, how are we gonna die today? My friend, uncle.
I know you can't see.
I can't see, and I have 20/20 vision.
Yeah,
you are wearing glasses, and our driver did that in the Uber today, and I was just looking at him like, the anxiety in the back of my soul was like, use the windshield wipers. Yeah, I want to be here. That kind of stuff is scary to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, that's a valid complaint, a very valid complaint, because it's almost like, why are you taking risks, and why are you taking a risk with me in the car?
This is not your job description to take risks.
Don't take a risk. Even when there's a little drop, just get it going.
Just get it going.
Get it going. But it's got that sound, that dry that.
This is what the radio's for.
That's what the radio's for. They'll block it out.
That's what the radio's for.
They'll block it out.
Tuck the window. Not tuck the window down when it's raining. Yeah. But that's what the radio's for.
Yeah. I mean, look, so that was a very, very valid complaint. It's a valid complaint.
A life-threatening complaint.
To be honest.
I feel like. Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Another thing I like to do, I know that you like English.
Yes.
Yeah. And, when I realised that you like English, I was like, what a match made in heaven.
Oh, no.
Okay. Because,
language.
I like to say that, I'm an English scholar. On this show, I teach people English. English isn't my first language. So I really take advantage of learning the English word. And since I've been doing it, it's been fantastic because people have been leaving comments. Wow. And they've been like, oh my God, Rita, you've been changing my life. Wow. Oh my God, these words that you've been giving. Oh, wow, you're making such an impact.
SAT words.
Yeah, they're like...
SAT, that's what they call it, GCSE words.
No, they're real words, Estelle. They're real words. Okay. I mean, this word, I don't even know if you're going to know this
Tell
word,
me.
okay? But I've been making an impact in people's lives, you know, the same way that you do with your music, you know, and that's why we're similar in that sense, okay? Because we're both making impact, you know? Anyways, my word of the day today. I can pronounce it. 1 second, I just need to sound it out.
She said I need phonetics, darling.
Yeah, phonetics. Okay. Unceremoniously.
Unceremoniously. Yeah, I know that. Like, unceremoniously. I think it means like you do something, the opposite of ceremonious. The opposite, like, so you do it to disgrace. I think something around that. Am I correct in the range?
Sorry, in your interviews in the past, you said that English was like
I like English. Did I get it wrong? Completely wrong?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, now I've got it wrong.
No, it is. It's fine. It's one of those things, you know, like over the years. Yeah. Obviously, it's been a long time since you were in school and stuff. And
wow. Okay, cut it. Calm down now. All right, tell me.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Tell me.
Because you went ahead. I was going to tell you anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
But you wanted to be the star of the show.
I did.
It's okay. It happens to
my parents is embarrassed now.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Unceremoniously.
Unceremoniously? Okay.
It means... with a lack of courtesy, roughly or abruptly.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's like when something just happens abruptly, you know? I was woken out of my sleep unceremoniously.
Got you. So I've been using it in the wrong context or like, okay, got it, for a while time.
And that's the thing with English and people. You know, people drop words and people don't ask questions.
That's the part.
You know?
get the when people that use things in the wrong context.
They use it in the wrong context and people be like, sure. Yeah. No, not around me.
So now I know what unceremoniously actually means.
Yeah, and I'm going to play it. Let's see if I've said it. I mean, I know the way I said it was a bit, you know, but at the end of the day.
Shaky, it's all good.
Unceremoniously.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unceremoniously.
It's a good time.
Yes, it's a good, yeah. I like it.
It's just a long word for a very short thing though, ain't it?
Like, how interesting is that actually? Yeah, because it means, wow, you're right. Mm-hmm. And that should, That's why I like English. It's so good.
See, I came back around.
You did? No, that was fantastic. Yeah, because abrupt, but then it's a long word.
It's a long word for an abrupt. Yeah.
For an abrupt thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, English language is annoying.
It is. That's why it's so difficult to learn because it's just, things just mean different things, you know?
Too many contexts.
You know, too much. Okay.
Too many contexts.
Yeah.
Too much context.
Too much context.
That's the right word, yeah.
You landed. Yeah, you landed. Another thing I like to do, okay, I've got a playlist.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called Onyebo Music That Makes Me Feel Alive. Okay. If you're listening for the first time, you're watching for the first time, Onyebo means white. Yeah. So it's white people music that makes me feel alive.
Yes.
Okay? I've got a playlist, Estelle.
Come on, tell me.
Yeah, it's a fantastic playlist.
Run me yours. Let me see if I got a couple.
I need to hear what song you have first. Okay? And if it's a song that I like, I'll add it to the playlist. If I don't like it, you make your own playlist. You understand? Yeah.
Maloko, Bring It Back.
Okay, sing it for me.
Bring it back. Sing it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly. You feel me?
You know why I'm upset? Because, to be honest with you, I wanted to hate the song.
No, that's one of the ones.
Yeah, I wanted to hate the song, even if it was just for views. You know, I wanted to hate it.
It's trash.
But
it's good.
You actually caught me off guard just then. Because
she
I
was
started
singing the
dancing
song.
and I was meant to not be moved by the song.
Now, I was going to go with David Bowie. Go David Bowie and his Starman, light in the sky. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a little too old school.
This is
Starman. It's crazy. Yeah.
You're quite an ambitious person.
I am. Yeah. It's a wild time.
Yeah, you know, because the thing is, you got the answer right the first time.
She said you had to add extra.
And then now when you added extra,
darling, it's extra credit. It's extra credit. Took it somewhere else.
Actually, I think I hate that song.
Okay, good.
I think I hate that song. So.
Why do you hate that song?
Mainly because I've never heard it before.
Okay, fair.
And I feel like when I don't know a song, my default initially is,
I hear it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Then I need to play it, and I'm like, this is my jam.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think, because I don't know that song at all.
Well, you're going to hear it now. You're going to be like, Starman song. It's going to be stuck in your head. You're going to be pissed about it.
Yeah. It's just weird because, like, obviously, as you're an artist, so I would have hoped that as you delivered it, it would have made me like it straight away.
Oh no, not
But
this
I guess
one.
you
Not this one.
Yeah.
I don't like myself singing it. Like it's not in my vocal range. Like I feel like I'm mimicking him every time I do it because he did it his way so well. Like if I sing it, it's just like ugh, like I'm just doing karaoke.
That's so humble of you.
Madness.
Wow,
no, it's terrible. It's not good.
You're like a good person.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, you're
such a nice person.
Yeah, you're a good person because that's not something I would. When you do karaoke, do you like?
I don't do karaoke. Oh. That's weird.
You don't do karaoke?
Oh, that's weird.
You're missing out on the biggest joys of life.
That's what people say. So I got this hair on my lip. Yeah, people say that, but I'm also like, that's like a sprinter saying that they run kids races for fun. Think about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're like I'm a real artist.
I'm gonna win. like go to your school. If you're a sprinter and you go to your kids like school races.
Yeah.
And the parents are like, it's parents' race.
Yeah.
And your dad's a sprinter.
Yeah. It's a bit unfair.
They're like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. So it's a kindness that you don't do karaoke.
It's out of kindness.
You know what? I respect that actually.
Yeah,
I do respect that. Like I relate to that because I'm an artist as well.
Yeah.
You know? And like I was saying, it's just so interesting because you were talking about your upbringing and you were just talking about like, you know, you were like in a group. That's how you kind of started off and you were the rapper of the group and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's like, I relate to that.
You understand?
Because me too, I was also like in a group. I was in two different groups. I was in a gospel group and a non-gospel group.
Fair.
And at one point they said I had to choose, gospel or non-gospel. Yeah. And unfortunately, I went for the non-gospel because I thought that's where the money was. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, the group, it broke up and stuff like that. But now that you're here, I'd like to just, use this opportunity to like play some of my track for you. Yeah, because I just think, when will this happen? That I'll have Estelle in front of me.
This is,
do you know what I mean?
Fair. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, what is this? Okay. Auntie.
When you're an artist, you bring your own instruments.
I thought you okay. What is...
It's going to turn on any minute now.
This is...
I think it needs the plug.
Oh my goodness.
Look, Estelle,
you might need the plug.
Estelle,
I was like, is this wireless? What's happening? I thought she was going to play me something.
I thought it was wireless.
Phone. I'm so scared.
No, I don't. Oh. The thing is, Estelle, I don't really believe in, sorry, I think there's a beat. Okay. I don't believe in just playing music on the phone. I think you get this as well. Yeah. As an artist, you get that music is meant to be felt. Yeah. And music is meant to be live. Yes. And it's only society that's made us now put music on CDs and online and stuff like this.
Like, what if you want to hear the feeling when you go home?
I think people shouldn't be greedy. You hear it when you hear it. Fair. And that should be enough. Fair. I think as a society, we've gotten too greedy, Estelle. We want to hear it all the time.
Over the hundreds of years. Okay. Yeah.
Under my rulership, there will be no music at home.
Okay.
Anyways.
Oh, God. All right, so I'm ready to hear this record.
Thank you.
Okay. That's it. I'm so scared.
I need to do my warm up. Ma. Okay. I've noticed with your new stuff, you've gone for like a real, it's really it's really jazzy. It's really what I'm saying, feel good, summer, that kind of vibe. So I want to do that with you as well. Okay?
With me?
Yeah, high spirits. This song is called High Spirits. Oh. Sorry, need to get the rhythm.
Oh, is this a Cassie?
Feel the high spirit, feel the high spirit. You gotta feel the vibe. High spirit, high spirit. You gotta feel the vibe. And then, you rap. And I woke up this morning, I went to get high vibes. Cause I'm about positive vibes. And then I wanna, you know what I'm saying? And it's and then what'll be good? So you gotta, to get that beat, it's you know what I'm saying? Because you know how you produced your new album?
Yes. Okay, yes. I worked with a producer called Keith Harris, but yeah. Mm-hmm,
You went Keith Harris?
Yeah, Keith Harris is really good. He's produced on American Boy. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that you mentioned American Boy. Okay. Because I wanted to give you my own rendition of that.
Oh, this is the concert.
Yeah, because it's the thing is, I weren't going to do this before, but I thought, when will I have the opportunity to be seated in front of you?
This is true.
And the thing is, I know you go for interviews and you want to ask about, your life and how you got to where you are. Yeah. I don't need to do that because we have the same journey. I relate to you already.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have siblings, 3. You have 9. What's the difference? Do you know what I mean?
5. Oh, 6. Oh, okay.
You have 6.
6 extra me. Yeah. Yeah, 9. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that you're bold enough to correct me and stuff. You know? I think it's good. Anyways, American Boy
It's crazy.
is such a good song. Okay, it's a song that it marinates in my spirit. Even as you walked in, I could hear it. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, oh, the bridge. Come on, let's go.
I told you I was in a group, man. Stop playing with me. I told you I'm a vocalist, okay? Okay. So obviously, the key that you start on in your song, go somewhere. What I find is that I just think it isolates a lot of people.
Really?
Because not a lot of people can hit that note.
But you hit that note?
It was a struggle, but also I'm an artist. You have to think of people who aren't doing what we do. It's like what you said about the karaoke thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I do karaoke, and you don't do it as a kindness. I do it as a kindness.
Okay.
Because I want to inspire, you know?
Fair.
So I think it'll be good if you maybe...
Just start the whole thing.
Somewhere. Yeah, exactly. And then it's like a surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really want to kick it with you.
Then like flip.
Woo. You know, you get that note.
Like this?
And then when you do the boy, you know, of course they think, boy.
Yeah.
You have to go, boy.
Just go up.
Boy.
Head voice.
Boy. The head. Do you get it?
No, I don't. I'm not going to do that. It's no. It's strange. I probably shouldn't do that.
Okay.
You know, because, no. Just I shouldn't, no.
It's not something that you're...
Not something I think I should, no. We're going to leave it as it is. It's a fun time.
I mean, it's got a lot of streams and stuff, so why would you want to change it, I guess?
Why would I change it? You know,
Yeah.
I think it works. I think that's the thing. But, you know, people have changed the lyrics to the song to, like, Bulgarian boy and, like, Jamaican boy and, like, it's very strange. It's very weird. Polish boys was a weird one.
Yeah.
Japanese boy, because there's too many syllables.
Yeah, me and my Japanese boy.
Yeah, it's just weird. Japanese boys.
Japanese boy.
Yeah.
I agree with you. As artists,
It's
like,
weird. As
because
artists,
it's syllables,
you understand?
Yeah.
Syllables and rhyming, slang.
Yeah.
Strange.
I guess you didn't like it. That's fine. You know, I'm not offended by that.
No, I didn't like it.
It just wasn't your vibe.
Could use some work.
It could do with some work. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. You know, if anyone's going to tell me I need to work on something, it coming from you is completely fine.
I feel honored. Thank you.
Yeah, and I can accept that. And thank you for listening.
Fair.
I think that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Because next time, you know, on your next project,
Yeah.
you might be chilling and be like, oh my God, Rita B, I need her.
That
and
note
I can just
that
come
she
to
gave
studio
me,
and stuff.
That note she gave me, she should just
That
come.
note.
She should come and do it.
It's that head voice.
We'll see.
You know? No? Okay, that's fine. We can move on. It's okay. Yeah. That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Okay.
If you could send a message into a time capsule that will be listened to 155.2 years from now, what would you want them to see? What would that message be?
The message would be...
Can you do it to camera?
Yeah, the message 155 years from now would be, we don't know what we're doing. It's okay. You don't either. You'll be all right, though. Yeah, that's it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think another song you should do, We'll Be All Right, though.
We'll be all right, though.
I think that's a good title.
We'll be all right, though. Yeah,
you know?
this is a
And
good
it can
one.
have like a nice Jamaican fusion.
Yeah. How should I?
You'll be all right, though. You'll be all right.
All right.
You'll be all right, though. You'll be all right.
That was interesting, inventive. Yeah.
I told you I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She's a
That was a beautiful message, okay?
Yeah.
You've got many accents.
I do.
Like,
It's mixed up.
yeah, like, how do you know what I mean? Like, which one do you lean more towards?
Whichever one I'm in the moment. No. Born and raised in London, lived in the US for 17 years. So at this point, it's just what it is.
17 years now.
Yeah. It's crazy. Time has flown, hasn't it?
How?
I
17
know.
years? I'm going to say you prefer it in America, don't you?
I live there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's fine.
Not coming back?
I never say never.
Yeah.
But I also say I live there. And
So
I'm home
obviously-
wherever I am. So life is life in.
Wow.
It's a good time.
17 years.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is actually crazy.
I know. Every time I say it, I'm just like, It's been nuts. At technically 18, because I moved maybe the year before American Boy came out.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Do you ever like think back to that moment when you decided to make that move and be like, wow,
Yes.
you could not imagine what was on the other side of that decision?
Could not imagine it. Definitely thought it was going to be big. Couldn't imagine it. Definitely remember specifically the week I moved. I think all my friends and family had come around that whole week and we did a goodbye party and all the stuff. And I wasn't sad.
Yeah.
I wasn't sad because I was like, I'm going to be back in about a month, by the way, guys, FYI. Yeah, but you're not going to be living here. I was like, well, you're going to see me more now. And you probably saw me in all the life. And they did, you know? And now it's like everyone comes to visit and it's like they go on holiday to come see me.
That's quite nice. I lived in America.
You did?
Yeah, I lived in New York for 2.5 years.
How did you like it?
I loved it, and I don't know why I came back.
Fair.
I don't know. Like,
what
people
parts
always
did you
ask
live
me.
in?
They're like, I lived in New York, so I went to acting school out there.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was there for 2.5 years. Yeah. And the goal, I did a goodbye party.
Yeah.
But you see how you were like, oh, you guys are gonna see me again.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, I'm out.
So what happened?
I'm going to be a star.
How come
so I went there.
Yeah.
Great time, but I felt so like ungrounded, which is such an odd thing for someone that was so young. I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I didn't feel grounded. Yeah. And I was like, I need to come back home just so I can like reground myself. Yeah. And once I reground myself, then I'll go back.
That was a good choice. I
didn't go back.
But there's still time.
There's still time. But I literally just stayed. But on my goodbye party, I remember I was like, guys, going to New York. After New York, I'm going to LA. I'm going to be a superstar. I'm going to be this, da, da, da. And I came back and it was like, hey, guys,
I'm back. But here's the thing. I feel like this. Like, you could do it wherever your purpose is wherever you are. Like, I get like deep in a second. Yeah. Like, your purpose is wherever you are. There's still time as long as you're alive to go do what you need to do.
Which I agree with.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you can go.
Yeah.
17, 18 in New York is a real, like, I'm glad you had a minute to come back though.
Yeah, because it was crazy.
It's real. Yeah.
I was literally felt like I was losing myself.
Yeah,
like, quite literally.
You can. New York is a very fast pace. I would say to people, like, New York is like London on speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Speed for want of a better drug reference.
Yeah.
It's like, you really don't stop, and it shuts at 6 every morning, opens at 6:01.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's insane. Like, it was a time though, and some of my bestest friends, like, I met them whilst I was there, and we're still cool. And I'm like, do you know what? Life happens. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm in London now, and it's all good. It's all good. So my question is, who is Estelle?
Me.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm a young lady, still.
Period.
I'm a grown woman who's lived a wonderful life and is very happy in her joy bag at all times at this point. Yeah.
I love that. So you would say that you are a joyful person.
Yeah.
You say, are you a generous person?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, talking about generous, I forgot, guys.
No.
Estelle got me a gift. She got me a gift. How lovely is this? Okay, she walked in. She's like, oh, these are some of my favorite products. And she brought me a gift. It's got conditioner here, moisturizer.
Yo. So what I've learned over the years of doing my hair, because, my hair is quite a thing when it comes to, like, every time you see me at the projects, I have hair, right? A different type of hairstyle. And I grow my hair. Like I'm not the girl that's like in like tons of weave all the time. Like, people have seen me with my natural hair out all over my socials, and it's my hair. Wow. I take really good care of it. And that brand, do really good like products for any kind of weather. And it's about reformatting the way we think about what we're supposed to put in our hair as black women. We've been trained, it's all about oil, right? When it's actually all about water and the amount of moisture products you use and how you seal the moisture in. And to wash your hair more frequently, put more water in your hair and take care of it. The less you do to it, the better. That works for me. So when people see me on the gram and it's like my hair curled and they're like, it's not a weave, it's actually my hair. Wow. It's been that way since I was a kid. I just take really good care of it.
Well, you know what, Estelle? I'm going to take care of my hair. Okay?
You should. You have great hair.
My hair, it's been going through a lot.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
Life happens.
Every time.
It always grows back.
It always grows back. But every time I use these products, I will tag you.
Okay.
And if I don't tag you...
Tag me, tag the dude. Yeah.
Just know I'm thinking of you.
No, thank you.
Every time I wash my hair.
I'm so glad.
Okay.
Every time?
But every single time.
It's a lot. Okay. It's going to be a lot.
Estelle, every time.
Don't think of me every time.
Estelle, I will never stop thinking of you.
That's wild.
Okay.
Okay. She's going to think of me every time she washes her hair. Okay. Here we are, guys. Okay.
In that moment, I felt like we bonded.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I felt really close to you just then.
Okay.
When you spoke about the hair stuff and the fact that you care about your hair, but you also care about my hair.
I do.
That tells me everything I need to know about you.
I'm
Because I
generous.
asked you, who are you?
Yeah.
But it's like you're thoughtful
Yeah.
as well. And I've known you for, half an hour.
7 seconds.
But it's been the best 30 minutes of my
I'm
life.
so happy.
Okay. Brought me gift.
Yeah.
My love language is gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's not. I just lied.
It's
but
not.
honestly, I was so moved. Okay. It's not my love language, but I'm moved.
Not bad. I love it. Yeah.
Okay, I am. I'm very moved by it. So thank you. Thank you so much for that.
For sure.
But yeah, you've said that you are
Yeah.
full of joy.
Full of joy.
And I love that. How do you continue that joy in a world of so much chaos?
I like to laugh. Like, this is fun for me right now.
I
Like,
love
I get
that.
to like sit here and just like kiki and just talk like banter and nonsense. This is how I stay in my joy bag. I feel like you get to choose every day what side of the world you want to live on, like as in like mentally and emotionally.
Yeah.
And I choose joy. So I go and find the things that make me laugh. And if it's not there, then I look at myself and I laugh at myself. I laugh with myself.
I love that.
I talk nicely to myself.
Yes.
I say nice things to myself and my body. And it lets me remember that I have the vocabulary to be able to give it to somebody else. So that's how you stay in your joy. It's just like you do it to yourself and then you wheel it back out to other people. And you're not capable of walking around being a meanie when you are nice to yourself. And I'm not talking about being facetious or being like conceited or comparing and I've got the best this. I'm talking about just being nice to your body and yourself and talking to yourself like you're a human at every stage. Yeah.
And you know what? Period.
Yeah.
That is beautiful because that is actually the way to live.
That's
and I
it.
think I love that you, like being kind to yourself. That's something
kind.
I've really had to learn. Because sometimes you do something and then you're talking to yourself in a mad way and it's like, you want to talk to your friend like this?
Why would you say this to
Why
yourself?
would you say this to yourself?
So my thing is practice
Grace.
that.
Yeah.
Good. And not even just grace, but like say good things.
Yeah.
Like my hair's great. My skin's wonderful. I look good today. You know what, girl? You pretty in the mornings. All right, look at you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Like, talk to yourself with the same energy. You walk out and you can say it to anybody else. And that's how you stay in your joy.
That is so beautiful.
Make the joy circulate.
I love that. I'm just going to do a PSA to camera.
Go ahead.
It's a PSA to camera from our sponsors, the sponsor being me. If you're watching this and you're enjoying yourself, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I don't want to be your secret lover, okay? I want to be your main thing. So please don't continue watching this video if you haven't shared, like, subscribe. And if you're listening to this, rate the show 5 stars or don't rate it at all. Love you. And back to you, Estelle.
Okay. I'm back.
You have a new album out.
I do.
Okay? And it's called Stay Alta.
Yeah.
Alta.
Yeah.
What that stands for is the American Land Title Association. Helps manage the title insurance industry. A property title traces the history of ownership of the property.
Why is she like
Stay Alta. So again, I guess essentially you're telling people to manage their insurance.
We're going to bring that back full circle. We're telling people to manage their business.
Okay.
And your business should be your joy.
Okay.
And your joy is how you stay in your highest vibration. So that's where that's what we'll take it.
Listen, man, I love it, man. It's just so creative.
It's
Okay?
great, yeah.
At the end of the day,
I'm a creator.
we're Alta.
And we're Alta.
We stay high.
We manage our land.
We manage our land. The American Land Title Association.
Yo, that is the most hilarious breakdown of. I was like, where's she going with the? Why are we here? American Land Title Association. What?
What the hell is that?
Like what the hell?
What the hell? Okay, no, it's called high.
Yeah,
It represents
stay
high, spirits
Yeah.
high, and
Spirits
obviously
high,
you kind of
energy
touched
high.
on that already.
Yeah.
I want to say, like, I really do love your new song. You know,
Thank you, man.
And I'm not just saying that because you're sat in front of me.
Oh, that's
Because you know the thing is, yeah, if I didn't like it, I just wouldn't have brought it up.
We wouldn't be here.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I
I just
know.
would have been like, okay, let's
This
focus
nice.
on what. But this, it's like. I was like, this is how I want my summer to feel. Do you know what I mean? New direction. I was like, oh, I've been in the jazz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way it starts, and it had like the little bit of a long intro that drops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like good vibes, and I just love that. I love that, like, it's just, I feel like you're just in this, like, good vibe.
Euphoric.
And, you know, and I feel like that's something you do have to,
It's real.
like, not teach yourself, but you have to,
Now teach yourself is right.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's really easy to just, like, succumb to. There's so much.
There's so much to tell us that how negative we should be, how negative. It's raining today, so let's be pissed. All right, well, we're alive.
Yeah.
Like, we got here. Time is time, and things are good.
Yeah.
Like, I could be elsewhere, and this could not be happening. And I'm having a good time.
So what's the inspiration between, well, not inspiration. Yeah, what is the inspiration for the sound? Do you know what I mean? The vibe.
I hate to keep saying it. No, I don't hate to keep saying it. I keep saying it. It's joy. It was built, this whole album was built out of a need to feel happy. To remember that, to remind myself and remind everybody else that, like, look, there are a myriad of things that happen any given day. There's also a myriad moments to choose and pick and feel joy. And all the music was created with dancing in mind. I wanted people, and I don't like, you ain't got to be a choreographer or like a dancer. Your shoulders could move. Like, your shoulders are moving, right? Yeah, this is fine. I want this every day on everybody for 30
I'll
seconds.
make videos and send it to you.
Please, tag me.
I will,
But like, just be in your full, like, find a minute, 30 seconds, 10 seconds of just like moving your shoulders and or your feet or your knee or your ankle, your whatever, your head, your fingers. Just you move your body a little. Like, music is meant for that. It alchemizes energy. It changes energy.
I love that.
If you're sitting stuck, think about it. If you're sitting stuck, right? You hear something that you like, immediately your foot starts going. That's energy moving through your body. So if you're feeling stuck, that's energy moving, so you're not stuck anymore. It's literally that.
I love that. Do you ever get nervous? Because, like, I do content. So sometimes, like, I will have, like, let's say I have a viral video, a viral moment, and, like, there's, like, a little voice at the back of me that's like, oh, man, am I ever going to, like, do that again or create that again? I started to knock it at the back of my head. That doesn't matter. I'm just creating and having a good time. But I can imagine, as an artist, that you have such a huge catalogue. Do you ever get, like, nervous when you try out new sounds and, like, try out new things?
No, this and none of my music's new. None of my sounds are new. Everyone who sees me or knows me, or the fans who have, like, followed know that this is a version of something that she did. Or she started touching it on that album, and this is it in full bloom. And because I think music leaves its breadcrumbs throughout my album. So I'm not scared of it. I've been here, I've done this. I'm just not focused on it. It's my 6th album. It's been over 20 something years doing music, or 30 years doing music. And at this point, life is life.
I love that.
It's good.
30 years.
Since I was like 17.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That
almost 30.
That is, like, consistency.
It's mad to be able to even say that. Honestly, I'm out here like, this is crazy. I'm an adult and I actually make music for a living.
You're actually an adult.
Crazy.
A real adult. What's something about adulthood that has actually shocked you?
I don't know what we're doing. That's when I got to the point where I really like this. Faking adult is no clue. Every day, see what happens. Jump out the window. Use as much information as you had. It's gonna be wildly wrong. Try again. Every time. It's bananas. Like, if you see me, I was trying to figure out my outfit for today, and I was sliding around the floor. Like, okay, I know that there's a slippery spot here. Things like this. Slippery spot. Go stand right back in it and slip every single time. And as an adult, you know there's a slippery spot, and I'll just go right back to it and be like, I almost fell again. Like, what am I doing?
What are you doing?
Same stuff you tell a child. Like, you know the slippery spot is there. Why are you standing in it? My behind.
Honestly.
Every time. That's what being an adult is like.
Literally.
It's nonsense.
And that's the bit that shocked me, Because I thought that, like, surely I'm going to get to one point where things are gonna make sense.
Nope.
What do you mean? It still does not make sense.
None
like
of it.
What? Like,
but also, life
is
life, and life is coming at us hard and fast, especially in this era.
Let me tell you something.
And so, like, sure,
you figure out one thing, and then some new thing comes, and you're like, oh, now I have to figure you out. Now I got to figure that out. Oh, now I got to do this. Oh, wow, I'm actually responsible for my life.
I'm supposed to take care of this.
I'm supposed to take care of this.
Why?
What do I have to do?
Why?
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to feed myself today. Why do I have to feed myself? Oh, because you need food to eat to live. Okay, got it.
Oh my God.
Things like that.
Thing is so shocking to me.
Doesn't it make you annoyed like that you have to figure out different things to eat every day?
Every day.
Because like, you could eat the same thing every day.
But who would want to do that?
Exactly.
I ain't trying to do that.
Who wants that?
Trying to eat good, switch it up.
Live a life of variety. Be a grown. Eat different foods. Live a life of variety. They said it'd be fun, and then you have to go keep that up.
Yeah.
And now here we are eating mad different foods, but you have to come with it every day, and some days
it's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. But that is, I mean, it's like exciting. You know, one thing that I've started doing recently, which I was really proud of myself for, actually. And this is quite adult. Like, this is not going to be funny. This is actually quite adult. Yeah. So I went to go and read my journal recently.
I'm so proud of you.
And it was on my birthday.
You have a journal?
I do have a journal.
That's good.
You know, I like to be at one with my thoughts, Estelle. It's very important.
Absolutely.
Anyways, it was my birthday. And usually on my birthday, I always feel a little bit sad because I'm like, oh my God, how did we get here?
Why sad?
Because I'm just so, I think at the time, I couldn't believe that I was the age that I was. I was like, I'm in my 30s. How did I get here? Yeah, when did I get here?
That's real.
And I was just confused. And that confusion turned into like, I feel a little bit sad about this. Do you know what I mean?
Confusion to sadness.
You know, confused to sadness.
Confusion to sadness pipeline as an adult is, very,
you know?
It's real.
It's so real. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. But so I wrote in my journal and I haven't written in it since. My birthday's in February. Right. I went back this week, to look at my journal, and I sat down on the bed. I was like, oh, I bet it's going to make me cry because I bet I said some things in here. I was like, I'm due a cry, so let me get comfortable.
No, I'm preparing myself. Let's get it.
So I put I put my heater, my electric blanket on. I was like, okay, we're going to have a little cry.
Oh my gosh.
So I opened up this journal.
Yeah.
And literally, I was like, today's my birthday. I'm not feeling the greatest, but you know what? We're not going to focus on that. Yeah. We're going to focus on all the things I haven't experienced yet and how exciting it is. Yeah. That I haven't had this moment yet. I haven't had that moment yet. Yeah. And I'm just so excited to experience all these things for the first time. And I was like,
look at me.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
That's such a, and I thought, wow.
Imagine that.
A nice adult moment.
See, these are the things. These are the parts about like being an adult that makes it like that like tricks you into thinking, all right,
I got
terrible.
This.
Yeah. It's not terrible. When you write for your future self and you're like, look at you being a growing up back then.
You know, and some of the things I was upset about back then, 3 months on, it actually has changed. Wow. So that thing I said I was excited to experience for the first time, I'm now experiencing it for the first time.
Imagine
and I'm like,
and that's how you write your life.
That's how you write your life.
I always tell people that. That's like on my songs on the album, I wrote myself a letter, said I'm changing for the better. I literally would write myself letters, and I still do. And I look back at some of the journals I didn't realize were either books or like these passages I'd written and like folders for over the years, raps I'd written that never see the light of day. Yeah. And I look back at some of them and I'm just like, all right, bitch.
Write your life, write your story, yeah. Poet, write your story.
We really do, and it's like write things down with real pencil and real paper. That's what Erykah Badu said.
Yeah, it's really important.
It's very important.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that to me makes adulting amazing. Once you have that information,
that mindset.
Yeah.
And we went deep for like 10 seconds.
We did.
Man. But you know what? It's good because that is life.
Yeah.
Not everything can be kiki kaka. Sometimes you have to lock in.
Sometimes.
With
your pen and your pencil.
Your pen and your pencil, which because you're writing a book, aren't you?
I am. I'm so excited.
How's that going for you?
Wow. Wow. Oh, have you ever sat down and been like, oh, this is going to be good? And then you sit there and you're like, oh my God, this is stressful. This is so stressful. Because it's like reliving chapters.
Yeah.
And again, I'm an adult. And it's like, I don't feel like I'm a grown yet. I'm just an adult.
Yeah. Like I get that.
I'm not a grown.
Yeah.
Just, I'm not like, I'm still like living my youth in my brain.
Honestly.
Oh, but like, I'm writing stuff out and I'm reliving some stuff. And I'm like, I should have told that. No, let me, Estelle, scroll back. You're not 23 anymore. Relax. Like, all right, girl, I heard you. Chill out. But it's like, remembering all the things, but also trying to give it to you in a way that is poignant and that's a bit more of a, like, here's how I did it. Instead of it being about, like, so-and-so and F that guy and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, no, this is how I did it. It's what I learned from this. F that guy, but this is what
I got from it. Okay? And it's how you can get through it if you're in something similar.
Exactly.
I love that, man. That's exciting, man. I'm looking forward to when that comes together. Every time someone's writing a book, they're just like, oh.
It's real. It's like a whole energetic, you're writing it's like a whole, so you're writing a whole thing of your life. You're telling people yourself from your point of view.
Yeah.
And you want it to be accurate.
Yeah.
You also want to get your shit off.
Yeah.
And it's different from writing a song. The melody takes it.
Yeah.
With writing a book, you're like, every single word means it has to mean. The context has to be right. You have to over-explain stuff and then edit it down so it's not so wordy. Like doesn't translate in a book if you're saying it and you're recording it on audio,
Yeah.
and you go to type it out,
It's like no.
you're like, wait, I said like how many times in the sentence? It's crazy. So it becomes a bit of a like you see yourself reflected in the world on paper.
Yeah.
And that's like a sobering thing.
Yeah. I love that, man. It's exciting though.
It's fun.
It's exciting. It's fun. You get to reflect, you know. And I bet there's some things that you forgot that you're even like remembering, and it's like
I have lived a life.
Yeah, you've lived a life.
I have lived a life so far.
Well, I can't wait to read it, child.
Me
Get
either,
into this life.
Me either.
This life that you've been living.
This life, honey. This life, baby. No, it's a good time, but it's all, you're gonna pick up some things on your about how to navigate this journey that no one gives you rules on. Yeah.
You know what? I love how you ended that, because that's beautiful.
Thank you.
But are you as adult as you think you are?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm a child.
Okay.
Like I like to stay in this space. Like I'm childlike in the euphoric sense of the word, but I'm also like I realize I had no clue. I just be winging it and listening to the lessons every day and hoping for the best.
Well, I'm glad that you said that. Okay. Yeah. This is adulting according to me. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions, and at the end, I'm going to let you know if I think you're an adult. Okay, because I think my opinion is what matters the most.
Yes.
That wasn't convincing, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the yes, I can accept it.
It does. This is your show. It matters. Come on.
Exactly. Thank you for that.
Yep.
Another moment where I felt quite close to you. Thank you. Yeah, that meant a lot.
Bonded.
We bonded. Okay. Do you have a coffee machine?
I don't.
Okay. You're one of those people that don't drink coffee.
Well, I do, but I don't. I'm like, I'll make instant over a full machine. I know how to make all the coffee things. I just wasn't a coffee drinker growing up, so I don't.
So you like instant?
I drink mushroom coffee, so I'm one of those people. Yeah, but I can appreciate a good espresso, a good latte.
Let's pause everything right now.
She's looking at me with such disdain and disgust.
We're not moving forward. You're not gonna come on my show and talk about mushroom.
No, mushroom coffee. Let me tell you.
What is mushroom coffee?
So mushrooms are natural focus herbs. So dried mushrooms like lion's mane and things like that, they're really good for you. They're good for brain function and things like that, right? So instead of like caffeine is what you go to for coffee to give your brain the wake up in the morning, you can actually just drink the mushrooms mixed into whatever juice or coffee or tea even sometimes, and that will give you the same caffeine brain switch on kick, especially if you are diagnosed with ADHD and things like that. But just in life, it helps maintain your brain function and things like that better than just dosing yourself with caffeine, pushing through your day and needing like 4 or 5 cups. This thing helps meter out the caffeine shots, so that's why I do it, because I like to be healthy on the inside. Caffeine is just an artificial push to me. The way we are. She's like, God.
Okay. Yeah. Not too much, because the way you did dosing.
It's real. It's real.
I only have one cup.
But no,
1 cup a day.
1 cup a day is great. I will also try mushrooms.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's all natural. It's not like in a way some people have their things about weed. Weed is also good to me. You know, I'm not. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I do. I smoke it. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
But I also would say try a mushroom and see if that does the trick too. Yeah.
You heard it here.
Microdose.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's from the ground. Literally
mushrooms.
growing.
Mushroom coffee.
Fungies.
Okay. See, I don't know that word, fungies.
Little mushrooms.
The mushrooms, fungies. It sounds like it
sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Yeah. Little mushrooms.
Okay. Do you have spare light bulbs, or do you just wait for the lights?
No, I have spare light bulbs. I live in a house, and I know how to change and paint and do all the things.
She said, I live in a house.
I live in a house.
She said, yeah.
It's real.
It's a house, a real house.
People don't tell you shit about being an adult when you buy a house. Like how many things will just immediately just like, at any time. Like you be in a house like, oh, so we just gonna switch off?
Like, hello?
I'm sitting in the living room. Oh, the fuse box. Where's the fucking...
Yeah, where's the fuse box? I don't know where it is.
Oh, and then you gotta go find it.
It's a whole thing. Yeah. Okay, I love that. So you've got the bulbs. Okay. Yeah. Do you grow your own vegetables?
As much as I can. I do. But that's more just because it's like a common thing I do at the house. Like when I'm home. And they say Jodie's mama in the garden. Like that meme when they're like, I'm like Jodie's mama from Baby Boy in the garden with smoking her weed and kind of tomato plants. That was me. All panini. All the pandemic. I was definitely in the garden.
What's crazy is that when I had this question, I wasn't thinking that you actually do grow your own vegetables, and yet here you are.
I actually grow my vegetables. Not all of them.
But you
some
try
of
to.
them. But I have potatoes. I have sweet potatoes. I have rosemary, thyme, and all of that stuff. I have Sometimes I grow green beans. Sometimes I grow peppers, depending on if I'm home enough. Because you have to water them. It's a lot of things. Lemons, limes. Wow,
what a life!
Sure do.
Do you know how to?
Grows it. I just tend to it.
Do you know how to descale a kettle?
Yes. Some vinegar and baking soda, or use the chemicals. One of the two. Boil it. It works.
What are your views on life insurance?
You should have it past a certain age. Because who knows? And also you want to safeguard your business and your stuff. Get a trust and put it all in the life. Put all the stuff, life insurance, all that in a trust. I'm an adult when it needs to be, apparently. According to my business time? People. That's childish. It's wherever, it's whenever. I don't care about it.
So it's a lot of hours?
It's a lot of hours.
Okay.
But also I travel a lot, so...
I mean, you could sleep when you're traveling.
You could. I take naps. I enjoy absorbing what's going on in the world via my screen sometimes. And I watch TV and YouTube a lot on my phone because I move around. iPad.
Wow, Estelle. Wow. Okay. You are pretty adult.
Okay. I know. I will say I'm an adult by proxy of being a Capricorn, and we're those people.
Yeah. You are pretty adult. Yeah. For that reason, I've got you a gift.
Oh, no. Is this Alka-Seltzer or something?
Dishwasher freshener.
Wow.
Have you ever been putting plates in the dishwasher and you think to yourself, ooh, smelly, doesn't smell fresh. Even when you wash the plates don't smell fresh. And you're thinking, what can I do to make it smell fresh? Dishwasher freshener. This is the gift for Estelle.
I've discovered those recently. They're so good. Get these at your house. And put them in storage like you would have light bulbs. No, real talk. It works. It really works. And don't forget, wash your dishwashers every 3 months. Take out the base and scrub it and clean it because it just gets caught in traps.
People don't think about it. You're washing plates all the time. Washing plates. You don't think the dishwasher needs to be clean too?
Does. And this is the thing they don't tell you about adulting, because you say to yourself, but it should wash dishes. It should wash itself, right? No. It's like you have to clean your oven, clean dishwasher. Yeah. It's madness.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder why the dishwasher isn't transparent?
I would hate for it to be transparent. That would look grody.
Fair enough.
I'm sure there are some. Probably in Japan. It is.
We come to the end of the show, man.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's a trick. Don't grow up. To be an adult is a lie. No. It's yeah.
This is her ending, okay?
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you so much for being here. I've had a great time. I had a great chat. Guys, stream her album, Stay Alta. Did I say it right? Alta.
Stay Alta.
Let me say Stay Alta, okay? Yeah. Guys, you know how this goes, okay? Thank you so much for watching, for listening. I appreciate you guys so, so much. I'm loving the comments. I'm loving the interaction. I'm loving it. It's all beautiful, okay? But please don't forget, you got to share, like, subscribe. We're nearly at 10K. Also, if you are listening, 5 stars or above, or keep it in the group chat. No one's trying to see all of that. Do you understand? And you know how this goes, okay? If you didn't like my co-host today, please do not use that as an excuse to not come back. Estelle will not be here next week. We have a different co-host, okay? So please make sure to come back. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Bye. Mwah.